Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker with me, Rock Paper Mario. When we last left off, we had finished the first section of the Pit of 100 Trials, the Savage Labyrinth. And this part we're going to go and do the next section, which is behind this breakable statue. Our Redead's already, oh well. Oh jeez, he's like right there. Let me get my windshield up, you jackass. And not so smart now. And with our powered up master sword. Oh, Jesus, look how many of them there are. They're like a load of statues. They look so hilarious. It's like they were doing a dance. It's like a Michael Jackson video. Can bombs hurt them? I don't think so. Why is he like shaking like that? Ah! Why did I do that? Harry, why did you do that? Get out, get out, get out! Okay. Note to self. Don't do that, whatever that was. Okay, 2 more left, laughing boy. Jeez. Haven't you learned anything after playing this game? Okay, let's just let him do his elephant noise or whatever. It is so an elephant, I don't care. Pyro Dragon said he was really scared of that noise or whatever. But like that noise, I think it's hilarious because it's like the exact same as an elephant. It's like the same noise an elephant makes, which is really funny. Well, I never showed you, but you can get hearts from the Redeads as well. I think you can get stuff from TLoZ as well. Blue bubbles. Oh yeah, actually the one use in the game for the hookshot. Like, the hookshot is amazing in every other Zelda game. I don't see why it's so shit in this game. Like, this is the only thing it's useful for, like, in terms of fighting enemies. Is fighting blue bubbles, because otherwise they actually are a bit of a pain. So you have to use the arrows or Deku Leaf or whatever. That wasn't that hard, was it? I don't know what to talk about. Oh, Dark Juice. Oh, I love these guys. Well, let's see, what do we need? Come on, Link. Did I ever show you that you can do like a kind of a side swing like that? That's kind of cool. But it's almost like doing a spin attack. Can you do a spin attack with the? No, you can't. What song was I listening today? I was listening to I was thinking about, like, do you know the way, like, did you know the way songs can act almost as like, well, like, this is kind of like, this isn't anything new, you all know this already, do you know, like, when the way, like, a song can, like, remind you of a memory, or, okay, my nose is itchy. Do you know the way a song can, like, oh man, my ear is itchy. Thank you very much, Jerry. Like, the way a song can, like, transport you back to a time in your life. More dark shoes? Wizrobes? No, TLoZ. Oh, these guys? Oh, they're not scary at all. Come on, come get me. Become tangible! Do you know the way, like, could I ever just start saying this? Do you know the way a song can, like, transport you back to, like, a memory or whatever? But that happened to me, like, today, because, like, I remember, like, I was listening to that song, do you know, 7475 by the Connells. I was listening to that, and it just reminded me of, like, when I was, like, young, when I was, could you come back here? These guys are so funny. It reminded me of when I was really small. It was when that song was out. It must have been like 90. I must have been like 4. Is there another one in here? Oh, there is. Come on. Come on, little one. Come on, little one. I must have been 4 or 5. 5 I would have been, I'd say. maybe 4, I don't know. We went camping in Mayo, which is like up in the northwest of the country, and like one of the most beautiful parts of the country, with my Aunt Jacqueline and Uncle Mike or whatever. So my brother and I only had one brother at that time, and my parents, and fire hours, and my Aunt Jacqueline and Uncle Mike went camping in Mayo, and at that song was on the radio all the time. Like it was it was like a really fun trip. Like, and I remember it, like, because I remember my parents used to like go off with Jason because he was older, and I used to stay with my aunt and uncle, and we used to like go to different places or whatever. So like my brother and I will have like different memories of that one trip. Like the song while we were there on the radio all the time were one of the songs was that one by the Connells, 7475, and the other one was Alison Krauss's cover of Baby Now That I Found You, which are both really, like, I really like those two songs, mostly because they bring back those memories. Well, they're good songs anyway, and Alison Krauss is what am I waiting for? Just, Moblin, can you just hold off for a second? I just want to get this guy out of my way. Oh, don't look so upset. One of the dogs that we have, the dog that I don't like, he always makes these facial expressions that remind me of the Moblins in this game. But, yeah, so that song, Alison Krauss's cover of Baby Now That I Found You and 7475 always bring me back to that memory, and they like churn up all of the memories of that trip. Oh, come on. As if I were scared of you. Come on, what do they think? Like, I mean, like, this... Like, none of the rooms in this Savage, like, some of the rooms in the Cave Ordeals in Twilight Princess are, like, a complete pain. Like, they're really hard. Like, some of the ones with those ice dragon guys or whatever. Stalfos? Oh no, more of these guys. Some of the rooms, like, that are really hard. And... like, that's never the case in this game, because they're all... I think it's because you have such a huge area. I mean, look at the size of this place that you're fighting in. It's enormous. Whereas, like, if you think of, like, some of the rooms in the Cave Ordeals and Twilight Princess are really small and cramped, and there's no way to kind of get away from some of the enemies. Well, what do we have here? Well, Pose. Pose and Moblins. Is that it? Jeez, that's the best you could come up with. So yeah, they always... those two songs, like, always make me think of that, Get out of the fire now. Get out of the water, Samus. He's gonna try and possess me now. Just stopped you. Why aren't I talking? But yeah, there are loads of like songs that I can think of that do that for me. Like, I mean, one of the other ones is that, like, well, this one also evolves around like that place Mayo, because of like it must have been 2003 when I was 13 or whatever. Because I think my brother was about 3 years old, 2 years old. Yeah, I'd say it was 2000. No, it was 2003. It's got to be. I think either 2003 or 2004, and I'd say it's 2003. We rented a house up in Ackle Island, which is a gorgeous island up in that part of the country. And we rented it for, I think, 2 weeks. And, like, one of the songs that was on the radio all the time was that song, Madonna had that song out, Hollywood, so that was on the radio all the time. And the other thing was that, like, I had, By the Way, the Red Hot Chili Peppers album. And, well... let me see, let me just get out the hookshot first, because those blue bubbles, if they start taking away my sword, or taking away my equipment, I'm going to get really annoyed. Could I actually maybe snipe at these guys with my arrows? That'd make life way easier. Is there another one? Well, maybe this jackass will get out of my way. I hate having to put like the skull hammer on the Z. So yeah, that was one song, Hollywood by Madonna, and what was the other one? Oh yeah, I had By the Way, that album. And like that's basically what I think of like when I hear any of the songs from that album, because that's a really good album. I love that album. It's so good. Like it's just like there are only about 2 songs on that album that aren't fantastic songs. One of them is Throw Away Your Television and one of them is Cabron. I don't like any of those 2 songs. I think they're just like, Joe, I think compared to the rest, they could have been left off the album and it would have been perfect then. Because I think all the rest of the songs on that album are so good that those 2 songs just kind of like, I don't know, they just look crap in comparison. Oh, are we here already? I should really be getting hearts, I suppose, and magic. I'm going to start running low soon, but I don't think there's much more to go, to be honest. So yeah, and whenever I think of any of those, whenever I listen to songs from that album, from By the Way, or I hear that song Hollywood from by Madonna, which isn't that often, they never play that song actually. I haven't heard that song probably since then. Is this going to be the wind? Oh jeez. Will I try to bait again? Come on guys. Wait a second, this is going to be funny. That was hilarious. Did you see how many that took? Well, I guess we all know that bait is the only way to kill these guys. No, my boomerang won't come back. Did you see how many it took out? That was hilarious. All Link's just in mid-air. There we go. What's another example of that, of like a song bringing you back to... Well, there's a song by The Script that brings me back to another memory that's not really that fun, so I'm not going to talk about it. I don't really talk about that one that often. But it's one of those... I smell whiz robes. Oh no, shoot you. Oh look, it's like a little... No, 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 leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone, choose, leave me alone, choose, leave me alone, choose. Skull hammer. I love the skull hammer. It just completely makes a mess of these guys. Okay, try and take out the yellow ones now. Not that way, that's not going to make a powerful... That's not going to What? How come you didn't get shocked like your brothers? That's not going to generate... If you hit, like... You have to hit the ground to generate a powerful tremor. That was so funny. I couldn't believe when I saw those chews like fall out, like twirling around the place. Or when I like smashed all of those mini blends. Oh, another one is whenever I hear like what's this going to do now? Is it going to make whiz ropes? Yeah, oh for fuck's sake. Well, these are the easy ones. The ones that die after like one hit. Because otherwise I'd be like... Those other ones, the ones with yellow hoods, they're so annoying. Oh, is there one with a yellow hood in here? Oh no, it's a red hood. They sound like they're in gangs. The red hoods and the yellow hoods. I'm gonna try and steal some magic off this guy because I think I kinda need it. So yeah, if you ever see yourself running low, then try stealing. Look, see, did you see that? Try stealing off the enemies, and that like it makes this place like completely unintimidating anymore. Like when I played this game first, I was like, oh no, the Savage Labyrinth, it's so hard, and I always run out of arrows because I use arrows so much. I was trying to do my hurricane spin. Would you stop? Would you stop? Okay, now. Jesus, did you see that slowdown? This game never slows down. The game... oh yeah, it's, whenever I hear, what's that song again? Oh, I'll Meet You at Midnight by Smokey. Whenever I hear I'll Meet You at Midnight by Smokey, I always think of, when I helped my aunt and uncle move into their new apartment. Whenever I hear that, because like all of their stuff was packed up, and the only things we had were like a cassette of Smokey, like the best of Smokey or something, that my grandfather had given them because he got a CD. So we had like this cassette of the best of Smokey, and the only other thing we had was The Kick Inside by Kate Bush. Oh, how am I gonna do this? I want to try and lure that Stalfos over here if I can, away from these redeads. Because as soon as I try to like hit them with the skull hammer or hit them with the boomerang, then it's going to like come on, blow him up. Okay. Oh, perfect. He's going to like do his elephant thing. So yeah, the only things we had were like that Best of Smokey cassette, and The Kick Inside by Kate Bush, that album by Kate Bush's first album. Kate Bush's first album, because that's what was in the stereo when they packed it up. So all we had were those two things. So I'll Meet You at Midnight by Smokey, and especially the start of The Kick Inside. The other way, there's like the whale song at the start of it. I always get reminded of that because that was like such a good few days when I was helping them move in. It was just we were all so tired, and we were all just hanging around the new apartment, unpacking things really slowly, and watching these like Michael Palin. There are just so many funny memories of that, like those few days. Okay, I think we can take you out now. Take me out, do 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 do. Oh come on. Yeah, so whenever I hear like whenever I hear the start of The Kick Inside, why am I using like the sludge hammer, the skull hammer? And whenever I hear any of the songs, like the saxophone song, the song is so funny. Whenever I hear that, or I hear like any Smokey songs, I always think of those days, like helping my aunt and uncle move into their apartment. I'm just trying to think of another instance of that, like being reminded of like memories like that by a song. I don't think I can't remember any offhand, but like when it happens, like. I think I may like try and snipe some of these guys with arrows. Oh, come on, the 3 fat targets. Did I seriously miss that? Jesus Christ. Oh, those 2 dark nuts still aren't awake. They're just like sleeping back there. Come on, come on. The recharge time on those fire arrows is really long. Okay, I shouldn't be wasting these. Come on, I've gotten your attention now, fat boy. He was doing that slidey thing. Do you guys remember when we were in Hyrule, after they all came to life, and that stupid Moblin did that thing where he was like sliding across the floor for like 2 minutes. That was so fun. I think I still laugh at it even. Would you stop that? Stop doing your karate. Oh my god, would you stop? And it's that Moblin, his stupid face is distracting me. Okay, come on now. Okay, boomerang. I'll try and like take care of your buddy over here. That was literally one of the funniest things I'd ever seen. Oh well, I don't have my sword out. No wonder the parry attack thing isn't coming up. Okay, once I have his helmet off, I'm fine. I'll have to start getting better at doing the spin attack like that without charging it up, because you actually need to be able to do that for one of the next bosses. Okay, I'm going to start like stealing hearts off these guys in the next room. I think we're actually near the end, which is kind of crazy. Is this the last? Oh man, this is like the worst combination ever. At least they're the easy Wizrobes. If they were like the hard Wizrobes, I'd be in trouble. Okay, I'm actually going to like steal some magic off these guys. Come on, I was trying to... I don't want rupees, you jackass. Okay, I'm gonna start like trying. Okay, these whiz ropes are going down, friend. You're going down. Are there seriously none of the hard whiz ropes in this, in the Savage Labyrinth? That's kind of weird. There's also another type of dark nut that we haven't seen yet, as far as I know. That's really rare. And I mean, like, I can't... There are only, like, a couple of places where I can think that you see it. Which makes it, one of those ones that's kind of tough for, getting the picture of it for the figurine. And it's these dark nuts that have, like, capes, and, to be able... Well, I should have been stealing hearts off those guys. It's these dark nuts that have capes that you have to, like, burn their capes with a fire arrow before you can hurt them, because you can't, like, take, rats? No, Stalfos. Well, I'm just going to, like, do this. Did none of those bombs... Did not one of those bombs hit him? I suppose the danger in this room is that they'll do that spinny thing. Is that they'll do that thing where they start, like, spinning around and they'll, like, trigger all of the bombs or whatever. I suppose that's why this room is apparently dangerous, but it doesn't seem that dangerous to me if you just do them this way. Jeez, I think I've run out of things to talk about again. I've been going for so long. Oh, did that hit him? No, get him! That was so silly. Well, I could have been stealing off them. Why am I'm forgetting to use, like, the grappling hook? Well, it's not like I'm gonna die anyway. Come on, I have, like, 2 blue potions. 2 things of... Are these the ones with capes? Oh, I'm going to use the magic armor for this, I think. Because watch, these guys will, like, start breathing fire at you, and that'll actually burn their capes. If they have capes. Okay, boomerang time. That's all you need. But I don't think these guys do have capes, so don't worry. Once you get their helmets off, they become... Well, see, I've said this like a million times. Can I say it like again, please? I have a feeling that this is the final floor. Don't ask me why, but I do. Jeez, come on, like... You guys, you seriously think you're going to be able to stop me? Oh my god, he got me. And now I got you in the back. Jeez, I'm just like going all over the place. Could I get your armor off, mister? There's still one guy going around with his hat on. You're like, the sun has got his hat on. Hip 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 hooray. The sun has got his hat on and he's coming out today. Oh man, come on. You guys stop it. I'm trying to kill a guy. I'm trying to choke a bitch. I'm just gonna get this on X just in case. Why aren't I using the boomerang? Come on. I'm like raving about the boomerang since like this game began. And now I'm not even using it when I should be using it. Come on, you jackass. When I get down to 1, I'll steal some hearts off. Okay, come on. Come on, come on. No, I didn't want to do that. And you can't steal from them until they have their helmet off. So, don't even bother trying. Okay, come on, let's try one more time. There we go, okay. Grappling. I think I have a feeling that this is the last room in this place. No, I want hearts. There we go. Thank you. Bombs. Okay, well I'll take that. Okay, he stopped giving me stuff. Okay. As you saw, we got 1 heart. So, is this the last room though? I don't know why, but I have a feeling that was the last room, and if it was, then it was way easier than I thought it would be. Oh my god, that was the last... That was it? That was it? That was it? That was it? I don't, like... That was it? I didn't even have to use any of this crap? I was like, what? That was it? And this is the last heart piece in the entire game, guys. Can you seriously believe that? That only took like 20 minutes as well. The last piece of heart is the fourth piece, completing another heart container, and this is the last one in our life. And yay! We are finished. All we have to do is get the Triforce shards and then go and kick Ganondorf's ass and get the princess back. Well guys, on the next part of Let's Play Legend of Zelda Wind Waker, geez, that went by way quicker than I thought it would. What we're actually going to do is go and get the Triforce shards decoded because, as you can see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Triforce shards, and that's all of them. Aren't you so happy now? So yeah, I mean, how great is that? In the next part we're going to get them decoded, and then after that we're going to find all those shards. So I'll see you next time on Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker with me, Rock Paper Mario.